Hello, happy Wednesday, everyone. Today we're going to talk about nets of geometric solids. So the first question says, a net is a dimensional representation of a three-dimensional figure. So today I'm actually going to show you actual nets using um, the fold and learn geometric shapes that I have at home. So a net can be folded into a 3D figure. You can use nets to find surface area. A net has the same number of faces as the solid figure has. So what 3D figure does each net below represent? So the first one I have, if I would fold it up, would be a cube. The second one I have if I fold that one up, I would have a triangular pyramid. All right, next, I fold this up. I have a rectangular prism. And lastly, mine's a little different. If I fold this up, I have a triangular prism. All right, so today we're actually going to figure out how to find the surface area of a rectangular prism using two different methods, one with nets and one with a formula. All right, the surface area of a solid is the sum of the areas of all the figure's faces. A net is a two-dimensional representation of a solid that shows each face. You can use a net to help you find the surface area. And a surface area is measured in squared units. So we're going to find the area of the rectangular prism. All right, this is our 3D figure. And this is our net. We're actually going to talk about how to solve a surface area in two different ways, through a 3D figure or a net. First off, we're going to talk about a net. And a net is when you find the area of each individual face. So we find that the same way we would find an area of a rectangle or a triangle or a square, whatever we are looking for. Right now in the rectangular prism, we are using all rectangles. All right, so the first one we're going to look at A. And A has a base of 4 and a height of 5. So we're going to remember it's base times height is our formula that we're going to be using. So I'm going to use 5 times 4. And that gives me 20 inches squared. B, I have the same thing. I have 5 times 4 equals 20 inches squared. I'm going to now look at C. I have 5 as my base and 8 as my height. So 5 times 8, and that gives me 40 inches squared. D is right here. That is also 8 or 5 for my base and 8 for my height. E. E has 8 for my height, and right now it doesn't say anything for my base, but I can look straight down and it has the same base. It would be 4. Oops. Okay, so my base is 4, my height is 8. And lastly, I have F right here. And once again, its height is 8 and base is 4. So 4 times 8 equals 32. Okay, my next step, I am going to add them all up. And that's going to be 184 inches squared. So that is one way we found it, through a net. The next way we would find it is through a formula. And our formula to find a surface area of a rectangular prism would be 2 base times width plus 2 times base times height plus 2 times width times height. Looking at our 3D figure above, our base would be 8. Remember, our base and our height are met by that perpendicular line, and our height would be 5. And our width would be 4. All right, down below, let's actually plug in our numbers. Our base is 8, our width is 4, and our height is 5. So we're going to plug in these numbers for this formula right here. So SA equals 2 times B is 8 times our width is 4 plus 2 times our base is 8, our height is 5, 2 times our width times our height. Okay, if I put this in my calculator, this gives me 64 80 plus 40. add them all up together, I should get 184 inches squared. If you notice, this answer using our formula is the same answer we got here using our nets. So it's two different ways that you're going to be finding our surface area of rectangular prisms today. You'll be working on this worksheet right below. If you have any questions, please come to office hours, or you can send a message to me in the comments. Have a great day.